Because we're on top of each other.
Hi, everybody. Sorry. I'm Terry.
I'm Diana.
And we're for the Stitch Your Soul. Sorry we're a little late. We were having technical difficulties with the laptop, so we ended up having to move into the office. So, as Diana was saying, the bowels of the earth, because this is where we dump everything. So please don't look behind us. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
The Wizard of Oz.
Yes, there you go. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. So today is February 5th, the first Wednesday of the month. Can you believe it? We're out of January.
Yes.
This is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Sorry. And what did you do this week?
Sunday, I cleaned.
You cleaned.
I just did housework kind of stuff. It was really kind of cold.
Mm-hmm.
And we got more snow Sunday night. So I shovel.
Mm-hmm.
I messed my hand is getting better.
Ooh.
I messed up my hand shoveling Wednesday because I didn't want Vince to shovel.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I really didn't. I wanted to. Still trying to get into my lovely closet.
Well, I got to go see the princesses this weekend. I did get a few pictures, but not very many because I was too busy playing. Nana? Nana? Honey, Nana can't get on the floor. I'll sit right here. You bring it to me.
You can get on the floor. You just can't get back up.
I get you. She said, I get you. She is so sweet and funny.
She's got that little munchkin voice.
Yes, yes. The
Minnie
little
Mouse.
Yes.
Minnie Mouse
Yeah,
voice.
the little munchkin voice. Her Mimi. She loves her Mimi. She loves Minnie Mouse. She is just...
That's too cute.
And I enjoyed seeing Abby. Abby had a gymnastics competition this weekend, so we got to see that.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
I got to see my brother and my sister, my brother Tom and my sister Ann, and Tom's son and Ann's two girls. So
do they don't live far from your daughter?
No. Well, that's where I grew up. They only live about 25 minutes away from Libby. And Ann and Tom only live a few miles apart. Oh. Ann lives in Templeton, right up the street from where we grew up. Tom lives over in Baldwinville, which is like the next suburb over. And then Libby lives about 25 minutes east in Pittsburgh. So...
Is that why she left this area?
No, she left this area because no one would give her a job when she got out of college. She was a teacher. And nobody would give her a job because she had no experience, yet they were screaming they needed math and science teachers.
Oh, that's what she teaches?
Yeah, she got 100 on the math regions. That girl is a math whiz. She didn't get it from me, I can tell you that.
Yes, neither did my Erica is. Erica, I love taking Erica shopping with me because I'll say to her, what's the percentage off on this? What's the percentage? Figure this total out before I get to the cash register.
No, she's a math whiz, and she also she did her graduate degree in special ed and literacy. So she's highly marketable, but even then, with a master's degree, no one would give her. So she ended up going to, they were looking for a sped teacher in Massachusetts in the school district where she started school and where I went to school.
Oh.
And she's been there since, so
good for her.
You know, well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. No, it's not good for me, but you know what? It's okay. So let's say good morning. Good morning, Mary Ellen. Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Good morning. Oh, your package arrived. Oh, wonderful.
Oh, good. I was going to send you a message asking if your package
And there's
came.
Lisa Jordan. Thanks for joining us. And there's Paula. Good morning. So we're all, you know, just kind of plugging along here.
Oh, look. Mary Ellen, the Stitching Owl, says, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, Stitching Owl.
I just watched your video yesterday.
Cool.
Her video. She had some really pretty.
Excellent.
Very nice.
So, did you want to show what you worked on this week?
Yes. I finished 2 things.
Oh! Ding, 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 ding. I don't have a cowbell, sorry.
I finished, and I forgot them. I'm sorry. I finished, I know. I finished, within the January time frame, the blessing sampler.
Oh, nice.
I finished that. I finished, we did the pattern adoption.
Oh, yes, our pattern adoption on Saturday.
Yep.
I believe everyone had a good time.
Well, what I did was I snagged a kit.
Oh.
And it was a pillow. You did the top part of the pillow, and then it was already assembled. So all you have to do is just make the little pockets that you make when you stuff the stand-ups?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I have to do is just do a little pillow, and the pillow is maybe this big. It's nice. It's not huge or whatever, and it goes by it's the months: March, April, whatever. Well, I did March, and then you just spell out the word March, and then it was shamrock, a pot of gold, and it was a kite. I don't know why it's kite for March, but
March winds.
Okay. And then it was in the R, it was like the greens or like a tartan pattern type thing, which was really cute. It took me a night to do it, and I figured, you know what? It was.
You must be a fast stitcher. Right?
I am. When it comes to letters, numbers, and houses, I'm really good. I will say this. It was on a 14 count, and it was almost the same kind of material as you're doing the stocking on. It was. I'm not used to using a 22 needle, and it still fell through. You know, when you pull it through, it would come back out again, and that frustrates me. So I'll probably do it. It's a good car stitch to do the little, but 22, the needle's too big for me, and I'm not a big fan of 22. But what I did do is I started yesterday the 4th pink blessing, cancer stitch, and look what I did. This is my favorite count.
How did you get a little closer here?
I did 14.
I took a shower.
So you know, might put deodorant on.
Yeah,
I did 14 count, and I dyed it myself. Oh wow, that just washed it right out.
Yeah, that's the light coming from that window in front of us.
And I did that last night. Or yesterday, like midday.
And this is your cancer.
This is the cancer. You have to do it on pink. And I'll show you what the pattern looks like. I absolutely love it. And this is the pattern. Isn't it? I love it. It comes 3 different ways. The border you can do differently.
It's Alice Williams, 1881, Hands Across the Sea sampler.
I love it. It's one of my favorite things. Border, letters. What I generally do is I have certain things that I do. Like this week, I plan the whole week to do this. And at this rate, I think I can get this done by Sunday. So what'll happen is I'll pick something else rather than go on to something else. And these are the colors.
Nice.
So that looks like a rat's nest. But I only changed one color. And it was a specific blue, and I didn't like it. And I changed it to this, which I really like. It's pretty. There's only one color, and it's beige, and it kind of ghosts. so I won't use that much.
You know, you could outline that.
That's what I was thinking
You could
about doing.
backstitch. It's right there, the L.
Yeah.
That does kind of wash in, doesn't it?
So
have you tried using stark white instead?
That's what I was thinking. I think I might, when I'm done, seeing how I feel about it, and then pull it out because it's not.
Or you can backstitch around it so they stand out.
That's what I was thinking. Or you know what I could do is like a shiny.
Yeah.
In there with one
thread of blending filament.
Yep, is what I was thinking.
Yep.
But
that's
the 3 things.
Okay.
I got a surprise for you guys.
Well, I have been working on a shop model. I didn't bring Maddox's stocking, but he will be getting some more love this month. So I'll be working on that. But this is the shop model that I'm working on.
Oh, you don't even need to.
Nope, don't even need it.
There you go. Here, I'll hold it. I got it.
Okay.
Little arms.
This is the
oh, look at that.
One of my little arms.
Look at the pink house.
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous next to the white snowman.
This is a shepherd's bush stocking. I'm doing Marie. I'm doing it on the all the traditional colors on the traditional fabric they're called for. I have gotten up to here. So I'll be starting this part. So I'm trying to get this finished so that we can have this easy stitch, very nice stitch. It's worked on 20 count linen over 2. And
it's showing up really
nice. It really it's actually a very fun stitch. So
look at this. I love this. The vase with the flowers in it. Show him the reindeer on the flip side. He's adorable.
I got to put him's legs on. Him don't have legs yet.
It's cute. His brother up on top does.
Oh yeah, they do.
The boys.
The boys.
The boys.
So I did that. And as you know, I've mentioned before, I am taking hardhanger lessons to learn how to teach hardhanger, which is a Norwegian stitch that has cut work involved in it. So I've been taking lessons for a little while, so I'm getting better. So I decided I'd gotten this chart at a one of the celebrations I went to before I actually owned a store. I had gone, this was on a freebie table, and I liked it because look at what the name is.
Hold it still because they're saying it's blurry. And I think it's because it's focusing on either me or you.
Yeah, let's do this.
There you go. Is that better, guys? Ladies?
Look what it's called.
Oh.
I know it's backwards. Terry's needle case, the way I spell my name. That's why I picked it up. So I believe it was a kit by Lori Birmingham. I don't see a date on it, but this required silk floss, metallic thread, and beads, and I decided I wasn't doing those. I am actually going.
That's what's blurring it out. The white.
There you go. How's that? Look at that. I got pretty good buttonhole stitch. I got pretty good cluster blocks, and my eyelets are doing pretty darn good.
Okay, looks there. I guess it's got to go up close.
Okay. So I am. Oh, now we're. Woo! There we go.
Little woozy there.
I'm using a number 8 for my cluster blocks around the edge, the white, and the colored is number 12, Valdani 2 threads, except in my eyelets. That's 1 thread. So I'm doing this as a model to show hardhanger, and I am going to start offering classes. We're beginning with a very small project called Christmas ornaments. So for you to learn how to do some of the basics, simple, not too not too heavy whatsoever. Some really pretty ones, snowflakes, Christmas ornaments, that kind of thing. And then we may be able to, I'll be coming up with another class project to work on. The other thing I'm working on is developing a needlepoint sampler to teach stitches for needlepoint or counted canvas. So I'm working on that as well, along with our undated planner, which we hope to be out in May, June. And then, of course, the 2026, the golden gem, the dated planner for next year, 2026. So we're really excited about that. And it was noted in the new Just Cross Stitch magazine in an article on organizing. We got a nod from Just Cross Stitch with a picture of our planner in the article. So we're very pleased with that. So check it out. What else we got?
Actually, I got two things. Let's talk. I'm going to do the way I stitch, and it seems to be working really, really good for me, is I can't do multiple projects, so I've been doing like one a week, giving it a week, putting it away, another one.
So you are doing Whitgo.
A
modified Whitgo.
But I'm doing the same ones over and over until I can get them, except for the Hop Run Hollow. That there's no way I could be. It would take me to still do long because that's a really dense stitch, and I really, really want to do one. So what I did was I did the blessing sampler, and then I replaced the blessing sampler with the one everybody's starting on the 4th, which I already showed on the pink material. If I finish that one, I'm going to go to the next one, and my next project to do is to finish the stocking I'm doing on 14th, the Shepherd's Bush stocking I'm doing on the 14th. Oh my God, it's such a bad hair day. And then the next week, the following week, I have two things that I have to do. I get a free one, so I can choose a new project because I finished multiple ones. So what I did was they're kitted up. They're so kitted up, I even have a needle in them. The only thing I have to do is put scissors in them. I just have to finish the scissors I'm using and put them in the bags. So what I thought was really fast, I'll show you the two projects that I'm thinking of. And then you all tell me which I should do next. And I will show you the projects. They are. While she's grabbing her projects, let me remind you that we're having a 50% off sale. So make sure you get in and check it out. It's online and in store. So make sure you get in, check it out. We've got all your favorite patterns. Yeah.
We got fat quarters. So it's basically a buy one, get one.
Yeah. Which is nice.
So get in there and, get your stock up. Kit up your stuff.
That's what I did. I came in when we did the sale. We won't say who's. But first one, I know, is this. And I'm sorry, guys, I can't get it out of the plastic. And the ladies all chose this color green to do it on. I love birds and flowers. There isn't too much I don't like to stitch that bothers me in stitching, but I do like this pattern.
The funny thing is, look at that picture.
Yeah.
What color is that picture? The background.
I had a hard time with this one.
Tell me, what color is the background on that picture?
You would be
It
surprised.
ain't what you think.
Yes, I was like dumbfounded because I kept pulling like all different shades of green, and then
Yeah.
no, the called for color is natural.
Natural linen. Don't look like natural linen to me.
But I didn't like the natural linen when I did the
Yeah,
colors.
I do like natural linen because I like reproduction or primitive. So I tend to go with natural just about everything most of the time. Or vintage country mocha that gives it that look.
Which I wanted to do with my thought, but the vintage country mocha, I just didn't like the colors with it. So this is what I chose. And those are, I got to pull 2 colors. But I thought that was pretty. So
I do like them.
That's one of the patterns. And then the second one is, I'm going to take it out of the bag. Is this. And I thought that was really pretty. Got my favorite. I thought it's a quail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
it looks like dogwood too.
Yes, which I love. I absolutely love. But I took advantage of my sale. And oh, this isn't going to show.
Yeah. I find if I pop it down here under the light.
Oh yeah,
that shows a little bit better.
Yep. And it's it's called, the fabric is oxygen. I didn't want
Atomic Ranch.
Yep. I didn't want
look at
darker blue.
She's even got the
needle.
See, the closer you get, the better it looks.
Yeah. And it's a pretty material. So, and then
now we're blurry. Yeah, now we're back. Okay.
Then these are the colors. Oh, wrong way. Those are the colors.
That light is really doing it.
I should have pulled it up. Lined up. Which I thought was nice. It's a mixture of Sullivan's, all classic colorworks. Some of the colors I just pulled, just because I didn't like what was not that I didn't like, it's just, I changed the fabric, so I had to change the thread.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I'm trying a new thing.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. When I do things,
Paula says she likes them both, but the quail is her favorite pick.
Yeah, I think I would go with that.
And Mary Ellen, Mary Ellen also likes the quail.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Good morning, Angelus. Glad you could join us.
I am, because like when you stitch, I'm a multi-needle person.
Hello, Celine. Sorry.
I'm a multi-needle person. So if I'm going to use a lot, what I do is I pull the thread, and rather than re-pull, because some people can pull like one thread from this, I can't.
It's not difficult.
I just can't do it. So what I decided was, when I cleaned out my fabric, when I cleaned out my stitching room downstairs, I got a bunch of floss away bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put just a little piece of paper on the bag, rather than right on the bag, the skein, and then the needle already threaded, and throw it in the floss away bag. I'm trying to get away from the little bird's nests, which I pull out the thread and then I just leave it on, and I got like a little bird's nest worth of, and then I got to pick through, because when it comes to like these like this, I always put it back on, because you could always use the thread. So
I always put my thread back on the thing so I know where it is.
I get lazy and I just whip through when I can't be bothered. But what I think is, I will put it in the Ziploc bag, and it'll clean up this rat's nest a little bit, which is what
I don't like putting my thread in plastic.
I will, just for the time being, and I will finish this as when I go. Look at this. I'm just attracted to thread. There we go. So that's what I'm gonna do.
And we should start getting bombarded with stuff for market. I'm expecting that any day now.
Yes.
We should start getting hit. So keep your eye open. I do have a page that's called pre-order on the website. So please make sure you go there. They will not be 50% off.
Sorry. I like you guys. I love
we
you
love
ladies,
you,
but not that much.
No, we need to clear the shelf so we can bring in the new stuff. So, tell your friends. Send them in on over and clear off the shelves.
Some of the patterns that I thought you all would like and see, and these are subject to the sale. For all you ladies that love, I'm going to let you do it. The tiny towns. Isn't that cute?
I love that. Yep.
Patriotic, because that's coming up.
For both Memorial Day, 4th of July, and you could even use it for Labor Day. I had this done up for me by one of my customers, Mary Ellen, who changed it around and made me a Dunkin' Donuts and made my store in the Anytown. And we have it hanging on the wall in the stitching room.
Okay, I'm going to show this one because I'm thinking if we show it, say it, it'll stop.
Let it snow. We want it to stop, so if we say it enough times, it will. I love the snow. I love cute. That.
The urn and the floral that comes out the side. These are extremely
I love this one. I love this one.
We have a bunch of them, the different ones. I just pulled some of the more wintry
Primrose
ones.
Cottage. The Tiny Towns are Heart and Hand. These are the Primrose Cottage collection, and I love their stuff. They always come out with something really cute. This one is the Christmas Quaker. That was new, I think, this year, wasn't it?
Yep.
No, 2023.
I thought it was this year.
No, the Cocoa. This one was new this year.
And we have that one.
And we do have it. We're showing it. We have it. This one is the Autumn Quilt, also 2023. Cute stitch. You could just alter those colors easily to do whatever colors you like.
And this one.
Erica Michaels. Look at that. Liberty Games.
I keep
for you
looking at
patriotic people. Of course, everything's backwards because of the camera. And then, of course, she has a berry. It looks like Betsy Ross is on the berry. So she is well known for her berries.
So those are just some of the patterns that I have. And I'm thinking this one may not make it back onto the shelf.
So start watching for the market releases. They'll be coming. What else? Market releases.
Yes, as soon as they're starting.
We will be leaving town on March 5th, and we will be back. The store will be open on the 12th. Market day is on the 22nd, I believe. So we'll have everything. Yep. Market day. So we'll have some appetizers and come in and get your stuff and bring your stitching and start kitting up your patterns and whatnot. And then after that, we have our spring retreat, the 25th and the 26th, which I think is going up live next week. So get in there, get your space. Right now, seating is limited. I had a question. Wanted to know your thoughts. If we held a retreat in a larger location,
oh yeah,
to accommodate more people, how many of you would be interested in that? We're looking at possibly moving to like a hotel where people could come from all over to join us in stitching. We would be looking to include maybe some trunk shows with it. The other thing is, what time of year do you think would be best? Spring or fall?
Good one.
So we want your feedback. So
yes.
Please give us your feedback. When you come back, come back into this, give us your feedback so that this is our survey. Survey says.
Well, not only that, because we do the big one in October.
Mm-hmm. That's our annual.
Yeah.
We just added the spring one this year.
So I'm thinking, do you like 3 days? Do you like 2 days?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like, what is it? And
would you want to see
which reminds
designers come? Would you want to see, what would you like to see in a nice big retreat being held locally in the Albany, New York, Capital District area? Now, remember, it all depends on when you want to have it, because we have a lot of activities that in the area, spring, summer, winter, and fall, because we have Lake George, the ski areas up north.
Mm-hmm.
You could make a vacation out of it. Mm-hmm. In the summertime, we have track season. If you would, interested in checking out Saratoga Raceway. Mm-hmm. So just kind of give us some ideas on things that you would like to see. Mm-hmm. Right now, we have it small, but we'd be willing to go bigger if there was interest.
Mm. So, and actually too, what I was thinking, one of the things you and I discussed when we go to market,
mm-hmm.
The different designers, when it quiets down, like on Sunday, we were thinking maybe, because October is a really busy time, a lot of
for everybody, because they're getting ramped up for Christmas.
Yep. And so the trunk shows are a little harder to get.
Well, you also have to pre-register for the trunk shows, right? Because they are so busy and they are so popular that you have to book a significant amount of time in advance in order to be able to accommodate their scheduling, because everybody wants them. So
that was one of the
things.
Which is
I don't think that's a hard problem to have, do you?
No, I don't. But which brings me to two other points that I wanted to make. One, trunk shows. Who would you, other than, I know a lot of the ladies have, and a lot of comment was they'd like to see like a trunk show if we could get Annie the proper stitcher.
Mm-hmm.
They asked, mm-hmm. could we get her as the one of the trunk shows, and that's one of the things that we were gonna talk to Annie.
Well, we are going to talk to a lot of the designers, because that's part of the reason why we go to market, is to be able to go and talk to the designers and network with them, so that we can bring you what you want.
And not necessarily, like, if I could get a trunk show and it's not like the busy time, let's say, for example, like in June,
mm-hmm.
would you all be versed to come, like if I advertise, if I say, oh, June, for example, 2nd, I got a trunk show, such so and so is coming in for they sent a trunk show, be it patterns, be it fabric, like we did with my big toe.
Mm-hmm.
We did
we have trunk shows coming for the retreats. Don't get us wrong. We already have trunk shows booked for the spring retreat and the fall retreat. So, but we're looking at bringing more in.
What I was thinking is like a new design, like a designer that
Mary Ellen, we love you, Mary Ellen. She'll follow us anywhere.
But what I was thinking is a new designer that we could do like a trunk show, like on a Saturday for a couple days. Just, you know what I mean? Just to see if you all like it.
Traditionally, how a trunk show runs is you get the trunk show and you keep it for a month and then it goes back to the designer. So that's how traditionally a trunk show works. So you would have if you were away and didn't make it on the exact day, there would be a 2 to or 3 to 4 week time frame where you could come coordinate your schedule so you could get in and see what's there. The issue being is if it's popular, we may get sold out because they only send so many.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to think about.
But I'd like to bring a trunk show in, even though there isn't Paula brought up a good point. She'd like to see trunk shows throughout the year.
And that's what we're looking at doing is bringing in more trunk shows, fabric trunk shows, pattern trunk shows, accessory trunk shows, so that we can get you access to some of the newer stuff.
New designers. A perfect example is the Nerge. I mean,
the other thought I had was arranging a bunch of trunk shows in one location so that it would be available to multiple people. That was, have a big trunk show.
But can I just say, I remember a couple years ago.
Because basically that's what, I never got the opportunity to go, but do you remember Spirit of Cross Stitch? That they used to have? It was a big event that they used to have up in Saratoga. I think Jean Farish is the one who used to organize it. And, of course, there was a lot more shops around, and all the shops would get together and set up for this. I was thinking about something similar to that, only doing trunk shows since, not everyone can afford to travel. As far as the designers goes, but doing something similar to that for the upstate region, because we are the only cross stitch store in like a 3-hour drive, except for Deer Hill Farm, which is an hour and a half down in High Park. There's some over in Boston, which are about 3 hours away. As far as I know, there's nothing in Vermont anymore. At least that's what the customers have been telling me. So, and the other thing is I was thinking about, not just cross stitch, but needlepoint. That's a big, more and more people are getting into needlepoint, or maybe we're seeing them more because there's no place for them to go, because the Bat and Kill Stitchery used to cater to needle pointers, and everyone from the Capital District used to travel over to Bat and Kill. Well, she retired and closed shop, so now there's nothing. Well, I shouldn't say there's nothing. There is a very small shop over in Great Barrington, over where the Red Lion Inn is located. She is actually out of New York City and opened up a little satellite store. But I have not visited it, but I've heard that there's people who have said there isn't a great selection. That's what I was told. I'm just communicating what I was told.
But, I'm just trying to think of different things, ways of doing things.
And we need your feedback.
Yeah.
So we are begging you and asking you to please think about it, come back to this video and put your comments in so that we can write them all down and kind of organize something.
Well, actually, the more people that comment, pushes our algorithm, and it puts us out there more often.
Well, that's not the main reason we want them to do it. It is a side benefit.
Yes.
It is a benefit because it does get the more people respond to us and the more people who watch us, our stuff gets shown to more and more people, which is a good thing.
But I can only think of what I like and what you like.
Right.
But I want more about what
you like
as opposed to.
Yeah, we want to know what you like because you are the customer.
And actually, I think other than the 50% sale, the weather, the weather. Tomorrow, the weather
is iffy.
But I think it's not supposed to start until.
I'm not sure. They're not sure.
Yeah. So
here's the deal on tomorrow for you people who come to the store for Open Stitch. Okay. Tonight, for those of you who aren't aware, we are doing Open Stitch Wednesday evenings on Zoom. You are welcome to join us no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. You can join us. There's a nominal fee of $5 to participate. I mean, we're doing this until mid-April. So that's less than $1 a week. I mean, it's just enough to help it defer the cost of the Zoom because we get charged for Zoom. So we're doing Open Stitch from 6 to 8 on Wednesday evenings. During the day on Thursdays, Diana's opens up at 10 o'clock to do an Open Stitch from 10 o'clock until when the ladies decide they want to go home. Plus then the store opens at 12 till 4:30. Tomorrow, I'm going to be watching the weather tonight. If it looks iffy and that the roads may not be very good, there will not be Open Stitch. If it looks like the roads will clear by lunchtime, then we will open up at noon. As you know, the store is open at noon on Thursdays. And also, I saw that we're supposed to be getting nailed with a storm on Saturday and Sunday.
God, killing me.
Yeah. So this week, everything's kind of iffy. But watch the Facebook group for the Stitch Your Soul. And I will be posting any changes there so that you're aware. If you want to join us to do Open Stitch, it's open to anybody, no matter where you are. Send me your email address. I will invoice you for $5 and I will send you the Zoom link. And sometimes I can make it. Sometimes I'm coming late, but Diana, it basically, once you've got the link, you go in and you open it up and you guys can, because sometimes I come in late and it's already running.
Yeah.
So Diana can run it.
Oh, speaking of which, because of the weather, I already thought of this, even though the weather is going to be bad, and I feel bad, but we're in the Northeast, so it's to be expected. But please, 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 if you still want to take advantage, even local, just don't do shipping. You can go online and buy and do whatever. I'll just pull it, leave it in the shop. When the weather clears up, I will. Which is a very
when is
good idea.
Stitch North? Can anyone tell us when Stitch North is? The thing is, everyone's doing retreats now, so you're always running into something. I started out doing the fall retreat, and several people decided it was a great idea, so now they do retreats before me. So, you know, it is what it is. We do the best we can. But if you can tell me when that Stitch North is, I will be happy to see if we can't work around it. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe we can find it on that Stitch and Travel
Oh, yeah.
Facebook group. We might be able to find it on there. But if any of you know, would you let us know?
Yeah.
If not, we'll go looking.
I got a surprise. You know where I went last Friday? I went to my favorite place.
April, you gotta be kidding me.
Again. God, I can't win.
Well, morning, Lise. Huh? Yep. April 25th to the 27th. All right. Well, unfortunately, there's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about it. We already scheduled the retreat for April 25th and 26th. So,
oh well, we can work. We'll just work around it.
Yeah. Does anybody know what Celebrations is this year? That's the other thing. A lot of people like to go to Celebrations, which was started by Pam Reed, who also used to do the Spirit of Cross Stitch. And when Jean Farish stopped doing it, Pam picked it up and started doing Celebrations. So I'll have to find out when Celebrations is. Not that we're not having a retreat around that, but.
What do you think? What do you think? I love it. It's late May. Celebrations doesn't really affect us.
Nope.
Okay. But, and you know me. Oh. I just thought that was cute. But that's not the reason I bought the book.
Oh, she will show you the reason she bought the book.
Oh my God. And it's funny. Totally blurry. Oh, I'm going to have you hold it up because I can't get the right angle. What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. When I found the book, this is the page. So does that not just say, Diane, you got to buy me? But look at all the boys. Look at them all. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
She's only been talking about this for a week.
Since Friday. Oh, dear God in heaven. I just loved it. Actually, this one, I thought of Paula. With all the reindeer. Donner, Blitzen, Rudolph. I just thought that was cute. May 14th and 18th. Okay, put it down. And this one I thought of Terry. And she knows, you know how she loves her snowmen and her sheep. But there's a bunch. But you know, the reason I bought the book was because the Nutcrackers. And I figure in July is when I'll start this. But I think the books are like, the hardcover books, I think, are $2 at a place I will never name because then everybody's going to go. And I will never get another book because I said the alphabet ones and now I can't find the alphabet ones. So I'm not going to jinx myself. But I will tell you this. Next week, I got another fabulous book. Poor Vince. He had to lug them all too because it was too heavy for me to carry. I saw how many books I got. I got to stop. Stop. I'll buy a book. Well, needless to say, I bought the book just for the Nutcrackers. And it was fate. And that's exactly what I told Vince when I put it, the last thing in the bag was fate told me to get this one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because of the Nutcrackers. But he's
her Nutcrackers.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Her a Nutcracker.
And I got sparkly little glittery things with the beads. I see beads don't bother me. But I got the things that you put, I don't know what they call them. You put them first, and then it's like a disc.
Oh, sequins.
Yes. And then the bead. And I just so happened to be at a store, and they were on sale. So I You know how that goes.
She taught that move to the Yeti.
I do. I was like, I had my cart, and this store, you don't have cart. Well, you do, but I never do because my mission in life is to fill the cart, and Vince usually has a stroke. And I do stuff like that. So I usually just take one of those little red things or green things, and I put it down on the floor, and it was like 1, 1, 1, 1. It's one back on the shelf and one in the basket. One on the shelf, one in the basket. It's terrible.
All righty. Well, it looks like we are going to call it a day. It's just before 10 o'clock. So we will see you again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Remember, watch the
Facebook page for announcements regarding the store. And we will see you again next week with more stitching fun.
Online, you could still get
Sale.
the 50%
sale.
So keep that.
50.
So definitely go online because the weather's bad and you got nothing else to do because you don't want to clean your house. Go shopping. 50% off. You can't go wrong.
No, buy one, get one. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.